Defense. Defense. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back. Here we are again, once again, with KaiHoops, and we're going to be talking about games played uh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was what? January 23rd? 23rd?
Yeah, 23rd.
23rd. How are you doing, Kai?
Good. How about you?
I'm not doing too bad. Glad to have you again. So we're going to talk about the games. Which was the first game?
The Rockets and the Pistons.
Okay, let's hear about it.
So this was Rivals Week. This was one of the only good rivalries because, like, the second game of the entire season, these two played against each other. This was good. The Rockets, coincidence, scored the same amount of points as they scored in the last meeting. Anyways, the Rockets won this game in Detroit. That's a hard one. Cade Cunningham. He has not been making a lot of shots, But he scored, but he was getting a lot of assists and stuff like that. He was on -10 in the box score, though. So, yeah, it's Amen Thompson versus Asar Thompson.
Oh, these are the twins, right?
Yeah.
These guys used to play for was it City Reapers?
Yeah.
That's a team out of Houston.
No,
we're
it's overtime league.
it's overtime league. Okay, but where are the City Reapers based?
What do you mean? Like, where
I mean,
are they?
what city are they?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Right. Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
And the twins play for two different teams, right? One.
No, they played on the same team.
No, City for when they were playing for City Reapers.
Yeah, they are.
Right, but now in the NBA,
they're on a different team.
Which teams are they on?
Okay, so Amen is on the Rockets, of course. And Asar is on the Pistons.
Okay.
Amen Thompson is trying to get that All NBA team, and Asar is trying to get All Defensive team.
Okay.
So
that'll be great.
Yeah.
So how did they perform on the game?
Okay, so Amen got 40 minutes, but only got 15 points. But he did get a lot of assists, 7, and he got 9 rebounds. So I mean, he was a plus 11 in the box score.
Okay.
Okay, Asar 12 points in 24 minutes. He didn't get as many minutes nearly.
Okay, so this is the game where the twins are actually playing on opposite teams.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And were they on the court at the same time?
Yeah, they usually guard each other.
Oh, they guard each other.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So Asar, he was a -14, unfortunately. But he got 2 steals and got 8 rebounds. But I think Amen definitely did better. The top performers, Kevin Durant, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, plus 18 in the box score. And for the Pistons, I would say Cade Cunningham, but he only got 12 points. But he got 8 assists. But Duran got most of the points, and that was only 18. So.
Okay, so let's touch on KD. How old is KD now?
Well, KD he's 37.
He's 37, and at 37, I mean, how would you put his level of play?
He's definitely a top 20 player in the NBA right now.
Okay.
He's
Uh,
still doing it.
and amongst 37-year-olds, is he playing decent? Would you say he's playing decent?
He's playing way better than decent.
Way better than decent.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
Steph and Curry is definitely the best 37-year-old.
Right. He set a new record again.
Yeah, he surpassed Jordan
Okay.
for the most 35 point games.
Nice.
Good game for the Rockets.
Okay.
Um,
So
it was good to see this.
the Rockets are still alive.
Yeah,
And where are they now in the standings?
in the standings, they are fourth.
They're fourth in the standings.
Yeah, but there was at one point that they were playing like really bad, and then they went down to 7 seed, and then they're now going up. They're winning games now.
Okay.
But yeah, good game for the Rockets. They need to have someone besides Kevin Durant like step up. They need someone
Right.
stepping up.
You really can't put all that pressure on on your 37-year-old.
Yeah, because that's what happened to them against the Thunder a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
They got cooked, and that was because Kevin Durant was really the only one who was doing something,
Right.
and no one was stepping up.
Mm.
They need that in the playoffs
Okay.
because this is a playoff team.
Right.
One of the favorites.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So next game.
The Kings and the Cavaliers.
Right.
People thought this was going to be a blowout.
It was going to be a blowout for the Kings.
Yeah.
And instead,
against the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
So the Kings, of course, they're 12 and 34. Not good at all.
Okay, so they're not even
close.
Okay.
But they're getting some players back.
Uh-huh.
They're getting DeMontis back. DeMontis came off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see that happening.
Right.
But he was definitely the best player on the entire team.
Okay.
24 points, 16 rebounds, and 6 assists.
I guess we should give a little an applause for that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zach LaVine did absolutely terrible in this game. 10 points only, and he was 4 of 8 shooting.
How many minutes was he on the court?
23.
23.
He got a couple minutes. Russell Westbrook also did terrible. Only 11 points. He has that nickname called Westbrook.
West what?
Westbrook. It's 3 of 12 shooting.
Right.
Oh my goodness! I don't know what happened there. But the Kings bench did actually pretty good. Domantas Sabonis, Dennis Schroeder, combined for 45 points. Malik Monk also got 16 points. Good for them. Next for the Cavaliers. Okay, so Donovan Mitchell has been doing everything he can. No one can say he's been bad this season. Also, I have no idea how he was not a starter for Team USA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. He had a way better season than Jalen Brunson. Definitely. He's done everything he can on offense to keep them in the game. But the Cavaliers won, and he got 33 points. Okay. Evan Mobley stepped up now. 29 points and 13 rebounds and 7 assists. Good game for him. But they need more people to step up besides Mitchell and Mobley. They need Darius Garland to do better. Well, I can't say that he did bad in this game because he didn't even play. He's had that foot injury. Also, Max Strus hasn't even played in this season. I don't think so. Yeah, he hasn't even played in this season yet with his foot injury. Sam Merrill, he's been good this year, but he's not been healthy this year. So, yeah. They need more people to step up. But Jalen Tyson, he's been good in these last couple games. he's been shooting 46% from three. That's pretty good for him. Anyways, the Cavaliers barely won this one at home, 123-118. I can't say it's a good game for the Cavaliers because
Where are the Cavaliers right now?
In the standings, they're fourth place.
Okay.
No, fifth place.
In fifth place.
Yeah, they're catching up with that Knicks team. Oh my god, the Knicks. They've been horrible in these last couple games. Anyways, Cavaliers get a good one.
And so what's the next? We have Celtics, your team versus the Nets.
Oh my gosh, I was so frustrated in this game because I don't know what happened here. The Celtics won, but they didn't win by much. That was very embarrassing.
And you say this game went into
double overtime.
Double overtime. Oh my goodness, double overtime.
Yeah. The Nets have a 10-game losing streak at home against the Celtics. They haven't beat them since 2020. That's crazy. But the Nets, low-key, they choked. They choked this game. In the first overtime, okay? So the Celtics were down by 5. 117 to 112 with 7 seconds remaining. All the Nets had to do was just foul them. I'm glad they didn't do that because they could have just fouled them and they just forced free throws and there's no threes. And then they would have just won the game. I was like, okay, the Celtics lost. That's very embarrassing. Then they didn't foul and they gave it. And then the Celtics gave the ball to Pritchard and made the 3-pointer. And the Nets called a timeout.
Yay for Pritchard, huh? Yeah. Big for Pritchard.
Yeah. Well, this was in the first overtime. So then they gave the ball to their best free throw shooter, the Nets. He made the first. And then it was an in and out on the second free throw. And there was still life. And then they gave the ball to Hugo Gonzalez to tie the game for 3. I was like, why would they give it to him? And he actually made that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
so we'd have to say yay for Hugo. That's a good move.
Yeah. But it was still a bad game. But the Nets ran out of gas.
I mean, like we always say, a win is a win, So, I mean, we're not gonna, it is an ugly win, but it's still a win. Huh? So we have to give a round of applause for the Celtics for having, taken that one.
Yeah. But this game was close mostly for the entire game. But if the Celtics are gonna have this sloppy offense, I mean they got 130 points, but they allowed so many points. If they're gonna have this sloppy offense and defense against the Bulls today, they're most definitely gonna lose. Because I'm not saying the Bulls are good, but they're a team that if there's a open opportunity, they will take advantage.
So the Bulls will capitalize on any slacking on behalf of the Celtics. The Bulls will make them pay.
Yeah, and also they give the Celtics a 50% chance of beating the Bulls for some reason.
Well, where the Bulls in the standings?
I think they're out of the. I think they're in the play-in tournament. I believe. Yeah, they're 9th place.
9th place.
Yeah, they have 22 wins, 22 losses.
And the Celtics are at
2nd,
number 2.
Yeah,
I mean they've already secured their playoff spot.
Yeah, without Tatum.
Without Tatum.
Yeah, but when they get Tatum back, which is really soon. They need to keep their chemistry going because
Yeah, he needs to play. He needs to come in as a supportive role, which I suspect the coach is probably gonna put him in for. He's not gonna put him in for like starting minutes. I don't think he's gonna start.
yeah,
I think
probably
he'll
not.
probably take him off the bench,
Probably
put
like a
it put
6 man
yeah, like a six man. Have him go in, do a few
minutes.
minutes, take him back out, and kind of ease him in and not upset the chemistry
Yeah,
of the whole thing.
yeah. But there's one thing that Tatum needs to understand is he can take his time for this recovery. He doesn't have to rush back to get back because
Mm,
the Celtics aren't even doing bad
right.
this season. Uh, they could. I mean, there's like it's like a 5% chance he'll miss the entire like the rest of the season. But he can take his time in
Right. Don't rush
recovery.
it.
Yeah, because if you're gonna rush it, you might just get injured again.
Right.
So that's what he needs to do in order to like be as good as he was like last year and the year
Mm.
before that when they won the
Well,
championship.
let's hope that that this is a conversation that the coach has had, uh, that the team understands that. Listen, we're gonna bring Tatum back in. However,
Yeah.
this is gonna be their approach, and hopefully, the
Mhm.
Boston fans,
Mhm.
you know, uh, appreciate the strategy, and support the strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to rush.
Hmm.
Yeah, he can take his time. But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So if if he can like stay in his prime, because I believe that he's still in his prime.
Hmm.
He's been really good before that injury. He can if he can stay as good as he was last year and the year before that, then they can definitely be very scary this year.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right. What's next? Next up is this is the Phoenix Suns
yeah,
against the Hawks, and the Hawks took this one by 7 points. It seems as if though uh, the Hawks started out behind. As a matter of fact, it's funny that the Hawks even won this one because they lost the first quarter. They came back strong in the second,
yeah.
fell off in the third quarter,
They
and had to
absolutely
come back strong again in the fourth, uh, to make to win 110 to 103.
yeah. The Suns have been really good this season. No one expect them to be good. They're definitely one of the most underrated teams this year. They are sixth place in the Western Conference. Um, they kind of well, they're kind of like the Celtics because no one expected these two teams to even be good this year.
Hmm.
They expected them to be like a 40-win team, maybe like a losing record. If they're gonna have a winning record, they're gonna barely have a winning record and get eliminated in the first round. But now that I think of it, these two teams can actually mm, go to the next round. I mean, maybe win that because the Suns are definitely scary this year. No one expected that. The Hawks are favorites, and they usually have one of the highest expectations every single year, and they always disappoint.
Hmm.
But they always say, "This is a 50-win team this year. This is a 50-win team this year." We
How,
just hit
how how
halfway.
far off are they in being a 50-win team?
Hmm?
How
Oh,
far?
oh, like they're not on pace for that. They're on pace for like a 40-win season, maybe 30, but I highly doubt that. But the Hawks, they had to win this game.
Mhm.
They had to win this game if they wanted to stay in that playoff picture. If like because the Bucks were catching up with them. I mean, they still are, kind of. But the Hawks are not going to make the playoffs this year. 22-25.
Okay. So we're not really expecting a whole lot, um, for the Hawks.
Yeah. But also, there's this one Hawks player. I think he's the franchise player. Jalen Johnson. He's averaging almost a 23-point triple-double. He's averaging 23.2 points, 10.5 rebounds, 8.0 assists. At 50% shooting. He's definitely the franchise player. But, good game for the Hawks, especially in that fourth quarter.
I guess the Hawks are probably thinking to themselves, kind of like,
Yeah.
it's like, and every year it's like,
Yeah.
how many times can they do that,
Yeah.
So anyway, next we have the uh, Pelicans. Oh my goodness, the Pelicans. This is, the, isn't this the team that has like the worst record?
Well, one of the worst.
One of the worst records, and they went up against the Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies. Ah, yeah, what's going on? What's going on with the Grizzlies?
The Grizzlies. They were also favorites. They were supposed to have at least 48 wins, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not even on pace for like 40 exactly. So they're out of the play-in tournament.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. The Clippers are 10th now.
Right.
I mean, they've been 10th now. But the Grizzlies, they need to step up their game.
Right.
Yeah. Ja Morant, I don't think he even played this game. Let's see. He did not play this game. He has a elbow injury. But Ty Jerome, I don't think he's even played this season either. Yeah, he hasn't even played this season. Calf injury. What's it with this calf injury?
Again, I mean, what's going on? I mean, what is this? If it's not calf, it's ACL. If it's not ACL,
It's Achilles.
it's Achilles. I guess it's coming back to point to the shoe.
Yeah.
Not having that ankle support, I think, is killing a lot of these players. And I hope the NBA is looking at it because this may allow you to do all these crazy moves, the Kyrie type body shifting kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it shortens your career, what's the point? What's the point?
Speaking of Kyrie Irving, he has ACL injury.
Oh my goodness, another ACL.
He also is, so his return is being delayed. No one knows when he's coming back.
Yeah.
He probably might not even come back this season.
That's Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
Mavericks are cooked, right?
Yeah, they're cooked.
They're cooked. He said, "Well done," or burned.
They're burned.
Burnt.
Yeah. They're not coming back.
Woo! I tell you.
They get the number 1 pick.
Uh-huh.
He plays well, but the rest of the team does not play well.
Right.
They get Anthony Davis, thinking that he's really, 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 really good. But half of the time, he's really, 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 really injured. He's so not healthy. He has a hand injury. He's probably going to miss the rest of this season. They didn't look at that. They didn't look at that.
Yeah.
Doncic, he's hardly ever injured.
Right.
All right, just give him his $200 million. It's okay. Your franchise would have been saved. You guys could have went to least the conference finals last year.
Yeah.
And possibly be contenders for this year as well. But they just have to throw it all away.
Yeah.
It's not even just the Mavericks. It's just Dallas. It's just Dallas. Because the Cowboys, they were looking scary. They got I think, a good pick. Not sure. But they traded a really good player. And then it's just Dallas. The Dallas franchise. It's cooked.
I guess Nico's job, or he felt his job was to be like, constantly, protecting the cash register, you know.
Yeah. But he said he thought he was doing a really good job there. Now, I don't think that's true.
Well, I mean, listen. When you think about it, I mean, he really was like, definitely saving them money. Every chance he got, he was like, "Yeah, we ain't gonna lose that. We ain't gonna pay out that money."
Yeah.
And there it is. There it is.
Yep. But he's gone now.
Yes.
He definitely deserved that.
They took so long to fire him. I just couldn't understand.
Also, Jason Kidd, he has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing.
Oh my goodness. All right. So next we have Indiana Pacers against OKC. And am I seeing right? The Pacers beat OKC. How did that happen?
Okay.
Okay, who was resting on it? OKC.
Okay, this is okay. The Pacers, they should have won this game easily because the Thunder didn't even have like half their roster was injured. Because, all right, let me read all these injuries. Isaiah Hartenstein, calf, status, day to day. AJ Mitchell, hip, status, day to day. And Aaron Wiggins, groin, status, day to day. Jalen Williams, thigh, just out. Thomas Sober, I think that's what it says. Yeah, he's out for the entire season. Nikola Topic, he has a groin and he's out. Alex Caruso, unknown injury, day to day. Now, don't you think that the Pacers should have won this game easily?
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. And they almost lost. But
so basically, from what I'm hearing from you is that this was a game that the Pacers should have won
easily.
Easily, with so many injuries on OKC, and instead they could barely get over the hump.
But also, after the game, so they are asking Pascal Siakam a bunch of questions. He's like, I love playing OKC. Who does he think he is? Because they should have won this game easily if they had their entire roster. Then, if the Pacers, if the Thunder had their entire roster, the Pacers would have got blown out. Definitely. And the one thing is, the Thunder aren't that bad. But that now they can't even beat that Warriors record, which is the thing that they were looking at all season. And now they have to win all of their games if they want to even tie it. But I highly doubt that's going to happen because all right. So let's read who they're playing. Well, the Raptors is easy. It should be. The Pelicans should be easy. But they're playing the Timberwolves. And then they're playing the Nuggets. And they're playing the Magic. But that's easy. Then they're playing the Spurs.
Who already have their ticket.
Yeah. And then they play the Rockets.
Who have their ticket.
Yep. I mean, I would be surprised if they beat the Lakers. No, if the Lakers beat them. And then they played the Suns because the Suns actually beat OKC. And they're probably going to be on a losing streak. Probably. Because at this rate, they're probably going to do worse than they did last year. Last year they only had 14 losses. Now they have 9 losses. And they're probably going to lose those games. And especially the Timberwolves and Spurs. Maybe the Rockets. We don't know. But the Thunder are still going to, do good. The Thunder are probably going to, go to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
If the Spurs get eliminated, then they're fine.
All right. So who do we have next?
The Nuggets and the Bucks. Bucks, what is happening? What is happening to the Bucks? The Bucks were actually favorites to get at least 50 wins because they would have had a good roster. They got Kyle Kuzma. They got Giannis. They got Turner. They got AJ Green. But hey, it is what it is. Because the Nuggets, I don't know how they're doing so good when they don't even have half of their roster.
And Jokic is still out?
Yeah, he's still out. They didn't even, they're like, all right, there's no Jokic. I guess we're going to rely on Murray. No, he's out. He was out of this game. And the Bucks still find a way to choke this game. They found a way to choke this game. Let me read every single injury for the Nuggets. Cameron Johnson, out, knee. Christian Brown, ankle, day-to-day. Tamar Bates, foot, out. Peyton Watson, ankle, day-to-day. Jamal Murray, hamstring, day-to-day. Who knows when he's going to come back? Because of the hamstring. Nikola Jokic, knee, out. Valanciunas, calf, day-to-day. Aaron Gordon, Aaron Gordon actually played this game, though. Yeah, but he's out. I don't know how they're winning games. They're 31-15, the Nuggets. They're still contenders when they don't even have their starters. How is this happening?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, I mean, I would say that we probably have to say that the Nuggets are somehow managing to pull it off. Yeah, definitely managing to pull it off.
Yeah. But these teams are the Bucks have choked a lot of games. And so Giannis, he's getting traded, definitely. It would be really nice if he went to the Warriors, though. Because, LeBron said that he's not going to finish his career with the Lakers. And the Warriors are his number one destination. So that would be crazy. Stephen Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and LeBron James. That would be
okay,
crazy.
So now Steph is 37.
Yeah. He's still doing it, though.
Still doing it. He definitely plays big when they need him to.
Yeah.
And yes, again, the problem with this here's the thing. The Warriors brought in Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
As that supporting player, right? But now he's out with what's that?
ACL.
ACL. Okay. So now, if you bring in Giannis, Giannis comes in as another supportive player.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really going to work? I mean,
We don't know. But Jimmy Butler's out for the season. The Warriors don't deserve this because they were on a 5-game winning streak and then got snapped when, they kept it going when they lost Jimmy Butler in that game. But Jimmy Butler's 36.
well,
And so
and
that
How
was
old is Giannis?
Giannis is like 30, I would say. Actually, let me check. Yeah, he's 31.
Okay,
Actually.
so he still has a couple good years. And now, how is he on injury?
Oh my gosh, he's dealing with this calf injury.
Calf injury. See, I'm not sure if the Warriors want to bring in anybody who's injury prone or who's having any of these kind of injuries because with Jimmy Butler being out for the season, Steph is winding down. He'll play big, but he's still winding down,
Yeah.
right? I don't know if Giannis is gonna be that guy, unless they got some younger players
Yeah, they need to
who,
get a rising star
yeah,
because this Warriors team is really old now.
hmm
They're young. They got Brandon Pozepsky, but he's not playing that well anymore.
yeah.
He was playing really well
What's
last
the
year.
average age of this Warriors team?
Well, the average age. Wait, hold on. So the average age for Golden State 27.5 to 29.9.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
That's not
terrible.
terrible now.
But their rising stars aren't even that good right now.
Mm,
But they have I say they have a good roster. They I understand how they're winning games, but they're definitely a playoff team. That's
okay.
for sure.
And you see their coach. You see them changing coach anytime soon.
Steve Curry needs to retire. I think so. But Steph Curry, really, he doesn't deserve any of these losses because he does everything he can. That yeah, Jonathan Kaminga, he went out for the knee injury against Dallas, but Steph Curry was still there. He's made 8 3-pointers. But there's this one thing I realized. Steph always does really good when I'm not watching him. Yeah. But
You miss these games when they're live.
yep.
Okay.
But Steph,
Where's Golden State now in
I
in
think
the
I
standing?
think they're 8th place. So
Okay, so they're either gonna
they're gonna cook that. Now I mean,
so they're gonna make it to the playoffs still. You think?
yeah,
E-
I hope they do because well, they might.
And if they made it to the playoffs in eighth place, who would they likely play?
Oh, well, this is what it's looking like. In the play-in tournament, they would have to play Timberwolves for 7th, but they're probably gonna lose to that team. And then whoever wins that Clippers and Clippers versus Warriors, we don't know what's gonna happen. That's a really good game.
Mm,
From last year to right now, it's a good game. Oh my goodness! But I would say the Clippers would have won that. But Warriors, if they have everybody, but they're probably not gonna have Jimmy Butler, so they're
right.
probably gonna miss the playoffs.
hmm
So if they can do good without him, that would be very impressive. So if Golden State gets a bunch of really good players in the draft, then they'll be scary next year. They're still scary right now, but they're not as scary as they were last year.
Now, let's say, for instance, they were to change coach. Who's the likely coach?
Oh,
Is it going to be somebody from within the organization, or is it going to
probably a
be?
fired coach, to be honest. Probably a coach that got fired recently.
Mm.
But a coach, I would say, probably going to get fired. Is probably going to be the Pacers coach, Rick Carlisle. He might be the Warriors head coach, maybe. I don't know anything about that news with the Golden State, but at this rate, might be. Or maybe Rick Carlisle retires because he's pretty old.
Mm.
It's like 60 something years old. But
How old is Carr? Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr, it's about MJ's age. About MJ's age. But his actual age is 60.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but he can keep going, but he's not probably getting bored.
what is Golden State gonna do about Draymond?
Oh yeah, he got fouled out in their
Again,
latest
yes.
game.
Well, what are they gonna do with Draymond? Don't
They
they
don't
need
need him anymore.
right? Don't they need to get rid of Draymond
Yeah,
or bench him or something? Like let
yeah,
him.
they need to limit his minutes, but they don't. They don't need him anymore. When they had the championship team, they needed him because he had great defense and great screens. He was actually one of the smallest centers, but he was one of the best.
Mhm.
But this season, he's just
He's just being more of an annoyance,
yeah,
leaving a bad taste in at the end of every game.
yeah. He's been complaining with the refs.
Mm.
He just doesn't fit anymore.
Right.
But I mean, he's not trash.
Okay.
He's still a pretty solid center, but he needs to get out of foul trouble. He needs to get out of just trouble.
Right. All right. So, is this is the last game?
Yes.
Okay, which would be the Toronto Raptors versus the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Raptors, uh, they won the first, tied up the second and quarter, uh, fell off a little bit. I guess they were resting a little bit in the third, and then came back strong in the fourth to take this 110-98. Where's Toronto in playoffs?
Well, this Raptors team is it's kind of. I mean, in the beginning of the season, they
They
were
were
definitely overrated, but now they're underrated. So no one realizes how good this team is. They're definitely improving. They just need 3 more wins to do better than they did last year. But the Raptors are going to be a playoff team. If not, that would be really disappointing.
okay.
But
Portland is not doing anything really. They're not. Are they
they're
in?
fighting. They're fighting because like
Are they in the play-ins?
yeah, they're ninth place.
They're ninth place.
But they're dealing with all these injuries. So let me read all these injuries. Robert Williams the third, me, Danny Advia back. Danny Advia has actually been really good this season.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one crazy thing, he got more votes than LeBron James.
Mm.
He's been really good. He's their rising star, definitely. What other key injuries? Scoot Henderson. I don't think he's even played this year. But they need him because he was good last year. Off the bench, I think so. Yeah, he's been good. He was good last year. But of course, Damian Lillard, he's out. Achilles. He's out for the season. But yeah, they need to get somebody. They need someone. They need a miracle. Like if they have Denny Advia, they're good. Like they were over 500 to start this game. They were 23-22. Now they're 23-23. But they're dealing with all these injuries. They're a good team for someone who has like a whole 2 pages of injuries.
Mm.
So, but the Raptors are actually third place. They actually are above the Knicks. The Knicks have been absolutely awful. But they did have a pretty good win, 54-point win against the what was it? Yeah, the Nets. But overall, the Knicks have been terrible in these last couple of games. Only won 2 of the last 10. Well, 3 of the last 10 now, but still terrible. The Raptors held the Trailblazers to only 12 points in the first quarter. How does that happen? But Drew Holiday comes back from injury. He came back from injury. Respect. And he got 21 points in 22 minutes. 7 assists. But last year, I would say he was a better 3-point shooter, to be honest.
Mm.
He was way better as a Celtic.
Maybe he's still, maybe the whole team chemistry, maybe he's still not all there.
Yeah. But
Maybe he's not liking the cold in Toronto. But then again, is it any
I mean, it was in
colder?
Portland, actually.
Colder? Huh?
It's in Portland.
Oh, you're in Portland, right? Well, right.
That's still cold, though.
Yeah. Because he's coming from Boston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so similar cold, I guess.
Yeah. They're in Oregon, actually.
In Oregon.
Yeah. But the Raptors have been good this year. They weren't expected to be that good this year. I didn't even expect them to be this good. But they had a slow start, 2-4, and then they really turned that around. And now they're just 1.5 games behind the Celtics for a second. Probably not going to get it. I hope not. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
this next team needs to get
So
better.
what do we have to look forward to today?
The games today, we continue this Rivals Week,
Mm-hmm.
but the rivalries aren't even that good, really. But the Knicks and 76ers play today. Two of the most toxic teams play against each other. Yeah, they had their moments, but it's not really a rivalry. But I mean, I would still call it a rivalry. But the Warriors and Timberwolves, yeah, they played it in the playoffs, but not really a rivalry. But that's still a good one. And the third game for our triple header, the Lakers and Mavericks. Luka versus his former team.
And where they're playing in Dallas.
Oh yeah, they're playing in Dallas.
So that should get nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess you think they'll be booing him.
Yeah, they did boo every single time he got the ball.
But then, of course, also too, that game is going to be affected by weather.
Yeah.
Because of this winter storm. So yeah, people don't recognize this whole thing and why it is this winter storm is so serious in Texas. Texas has a lot of concrete roads.
Yeah.
And these roads, especially in the Dallas area, they have a lot of what they call flyovers, lots of roads above roads, kind of thing, which makes it even more. It's a treacherous place to drive in this kind of weather.
Yeah.
So they'll be getting, because of they're further north, so they're going to be getting some of the effects of this winter storm. So that may a lot of people may decide to stay home and watch this game. So the crowd at the game may be limited.
There's also
limited. What time is that game?
what the Lakers and Mavericks. 7:30.
7:30. Yeah, that's gonna be almost like heading into bad weather. I mean, this is where the cold is sort of coming in, starting to come in. Yeah, ice and stuff like that. So yeah, so they may have a small crowd, which if I would say to most fans, stay home and watch this game.
Yeah, stay home and watch this.
Stay home and watch this game.
I'm definitely gonna watch this game. But also, there's 2 other games not on national TV, but they're still good games. Well, one is not good. It's only because the team is playing. The Celtics and Bulls play against each other today at 7 p.m. Oh my gosh, they gave the Bulls a higher chance of winning because of that Celtics. Because the Celtics almost lost to the Nets, but there's definitely But the Bulls won't even have Josh Giddey. I highly doubt they're gonna win this game.
Mm.
But if the Bulls win, hey, GG's. Still 11 games above 500 though. So yeah. Also, the Magic and the Cavaliers. I don't get how this isn't a rivalry because this is literally a playoff Game 7 rematch. Those other two games last year were cinema. They were so good. I don't get how it's not on national TV. They give the Magic a higher chance of winning against the Cavaliers, surprisingly. But the Magic have been absolutely terrible in these last couple games. They're still missing Suggs. They're missing Wagner. But the Cavaliers, of course, they still have their 3 players out: Merrill, Garland, and Strus. But one thing I wonder, when is Strus gonna play again? That's what I wonder. But yeah, that was the recap. That was
Okay. All right. Well, once again, Kai Hoops, I want to thank you for passing through the studio.
yeah.
And hey, this has been a pretty interesting talk regarding these games and so on. So hey, you know, I mean, hey, yeah, definitely. But yeah, so we'll see how these games go. All right, so join us again for our next recap when we do it, and keep
We'll see what
listening. Keep
happens.
listening, right?
Yeah.
All right.